You
got you.
said they can't pick organizations, right? You said this for organization can't pick coaches.
Uh-huh.
Joe got on here last week, maybe the week before. I don't know. I mean, he's never had. It was last week because you went on that nice tangent about Ron Rivera. You bring in an 8-8 coach. I mean, a 7-win coach
Seven.
who brings
Not
in a.
get, we didn't bring in Jason Garrett. My bad.
Yeah, you right. You right. Because y'all probably would have won. Y'all probably would have been in the playoffs if it was Jason Garrett. But you bring in a 7-win coach who has a 7-win staff, and then how many games do you win? 7 games.
Well,
Joe
thanks to the
called
Cowboys, 8.
you. I didn't want to say that. Okay, that don't count because that wasn't really your coach didn't want that quarterback to play.
You know what? We did win 7 games. We had a tie. I think we did. I
You
don't know.
did.
Go ahead.
Yeah, hold on,
I
hold
don't
on.
know. I think we won. Do it. It don't matter. Go ahead.
It really don't because at the end of the day, the whole city wanted the offensive coordinator to get fired. I don't know why y'all went and signed Scott Turner, thinking he was North Turner, because North Turner actually ran the ball. Scott Turner only ran the ball for like 2 games this whole season, and one of them helped you beat the Eagles. So, from one upset fan to another, how do you feel about this firing? Or was this the news that you predicted?
Oh, I didn't predict nothing from this organization. This is what I wanted. All right. So now, bravo, Ron Rivera. All right. Obviously, he's staying. I mean, Black Monday already passed. He's still here.
Look at that.
All right. Yes. Okay. Yep. So bravo to him because, like he just said, all he does is hire former Panthers for real. That's all he does. Him and Noah Turner are probably like brothers. They probably like best friends or whatever. And he fired his son. So that had to take a lot for Ron Rivera. So I'm gonna commend him for that because that was very needed for this organization. Time out. Let me tell you something real quick. This year, we were 20th in yards, 26 in points. His best season collectively, all the last 3 years, our best offensive season, we were 23rd in points, 21st in yards. That was last year. All right. That was our best offensive season. Now, mind you, we have Terry McLaurin, who I believe is the best wide receiver in the NFC East. We have Jahan Dawson, who's a first round rookie, 16 pick rookie. We have Curtis Samuels, who's a number 2, but was probably a number 3 with us at times, right? We have Brian Robinson, Antonio Gill. We have weapons on the offensive end, but yet we are poor offensively. And a lot of it with the play calling. I will never forget against y'all, the first game against y'all, before halftime. Instead of trying to be aggressive before the half, he plays it soft, and then he throws his Hail Mary pass to Terry McLaurin, and Trayvon Diggs picks it off. Next thing you know, it gives y'all momentum. Trayvon Diggs is happy. But that was a terrible play call. That was a design, just throw the ball up on third down to Terry McLaurin, and then they intercept the ball. It's like a punt. That was a bad call. I will never forget against the New York Giants. We ran the ball all over the Giants the second time. And what did he do? We only run the ball 12 times. Taylor Heineke throwing the ball many times. On the fourth down play, you want to do a up the middle run with Curtis Samuels. So he was terrible. Tomo, we beat Philly. We scored 31 points, right? Since the Philly game, we only scored more than 20 points twice since Philly. That was in 7 games. The last 7 games, we scored more than 20 points twice. Against the Texans, we had 23. Against the Cowboys, we had 26. But on both of those games, we had pick sixes. One was a quarterback who's a bum. Nah, I don't say a bum. Nobody's a bum in the NFL. One was a quarterback who's terrible right now, and the other one was Davis Mills, right? And
Are you saying? I knew where you was going with that. You thought I was gonna let that slide.
I'm just playing Doc, right? So 2 pick sixes. So really, the offense did not score 20 points in the last 7 games. All right, more than 20 points. So that's terrible, right? Now, there are a lot of talks in the organization that he was the reason why the Cleveland Browns game we lost, because he went away from the game plan that we had going into the game. They said that he was so predictable. Whenever we had 3 tight end sets, we ran the ball 24 out of 28 times. I mean, that's just too predictable. All right. Also, all right. They said an unnamed veteran said this, Tomo. It said unnamed veteran when asked why the team lacked a spark during the Commanders' most recent defeat, responded by saying, "Ask the play caller."
Why you went
That's what
unnamed?
somebody said, huh?
I don't like when they do that. I don't like unnamed
Okay,
sources.
okay. Logan Thomas.
Oh, you
Not
was
anonymous.
you was hiding.
No. This is another quote. The first
Oh,
one.
I
I
was
don't know
gonna
who
say.
that is, right? Tight end Logan Thomas recently told reporters the team should be scoring more points with the amount of talent on the board. This is what he said. The way I put it is, we got so much talent, we should be scoring more points than we have been. I've been saying all year. Like, we got so much talent. And Brian Robinson, after the New York Giants game, Brian Robinson, he told reporters, I just got to play. I can't coach. Even when I do get frustrated about play calling, that's not my job. So, regardless of how I feel during the game over certain plays, I just got to be where my feet are. And, you know, he's a rookie, so he don't know better. He don't know not to say nothing to the media. He going to tell you the truth. You know how kids are. They tell you the truth. They don't lie to you at all. So, Brian Robinson, it's crazy, man. It's crazy. So, my last thing I want to say is this. Who should we get, right? You know who I think they're going to go get? And I won't be mad at it. I just don't think this guy was a good head coach.
I knew it.
Who?
My
Frank
first
Wright.
year. Oh, I was gonna say my first year done son nominee.
Who? Cliff Kingsbury?
Yeah.
No.
Offensive coordinator?
You already said what he did in college. All right. So you can't do good.
I mean, sometimes people are not meant to be head coaches.
You're right. But Frank Wright was a Super Bowl champion as an offensive coordinator.
Frank Wright and Wentz. You sure you want to bring that back?
No, Wentz gone. Do you know right now we got like our cap room is like in the teens right now? If we get rid of Wentz, it go all the way to 40-something million. So we're gonna get rid of Wentz. All right. He's gone. He's what?
You're done, son.
So I think we're gonna get Frank Wright. I'm dead. I think they're gonna go get him because Ron likes veteran guys. He doesn't like no newbies. He's either gonna get Frank Wright or he's gonna bring in somebody up that's already in the organization because he like to be comfortable. He don't have to try new things. He's an old head kind of guy. All right, so that's my take on that. I'm happy they fired him. Ron Rivera's gonna stay, obviously, but the problem was not our defense. It was decision making, which is Ron Rivera, and it was our offense. And we finally gonna get somebody. Go ahead.
I got two comments. I'm gonna show you the first one because I know you were going.
Yeah,
I'm gonna let you read. I'm gonna let you read this first one.
He called a perfect game plan against the Eagles, though. Run, hey, it really didn't take 50 times. We just want to do that to show y'all something, and y'all did it next week, so it's all right.
I mean, share and share alike, right? And then I'm gonna let you read this one.
Win is a win. Y'all want Eagles? Oh, no, we good. We're gonna take your old OC probably, Frank Wright, the one that actually went to Super Bowl. He coming back to Philly? Come on, bro, stop it.
All right. I'm gonna get one more. I'm gonna let Kev have his moment because he don't really talk that much when he on the show because you know Dino will be taking all his time.
He's actually right about that. You know, he almost cried on the field when they beat the Colts because they fired Frank Wright. You know,
hey,
so
my man kicked me out. He wanted the solo shot.
I ain't touched nothing. It's probably my I don't know what's happening.
Look,
my hand's right here.
It's all good, but man, you don't know. Oh, your computer showing off.
I don't know. All right,
but you don't know if what's his name gonna be there? What's his name? You don't know if I was gonna say North Turner. You don't know if your head coach gonna be there. That might be the change. There's so much.
I hope so.
It's so much change going around in the league right now that you really don't know. Y'all might get a whole new head coach, but to me, I like the Frank Wright thing or Frank Reach, however you pronounce the name. He did bad for one man's career, but I truly believe, bro, Cliff Kingsbury may be the answer because if you look at how the Cardinals offense actually operated before week 6 of each season, they actually ball out. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And no, Sean Payton is going to Denver. Like they
okay. We'll take him.
Jim Harbaugh. Okay, y'all reaching.
Hit a tail honky with the shoulder.
But yeah, I mean, but if you look at the Arizona Cardinals offense before week 6 of any season, what are they? They always leading their division. They always balling. So if you think about it like that, as a coordinator with those pieces that you got, because if you ask me, Samuels needs to go. Because he's a Panthers player. Like I think he only will work in that situation. I don't think another offensive coordinator gonna use him the way that you all would use him. Like he's a Debo-esque player, and I don't think nobody else can use him like that. They'll probably try to put him in the slot. That's just me.
That's a threat, though.
It is, but in a slot, he's more of a utility. He like Cordell Patterson.
But he's actually a good receiver too, though. A good slot receiver. He's no number one, but
okay, he reminded me a little bit of somebody in that went number 11.
that's Terry McLaurin's old teammate from college, so we ain't getting right now.
See, this friendship thing gotta go. All right, all this friendship stuff gotta go, man. Y'all keep finding people best friends. I mean, it's working out now. I guess the Bengals, Eagles, it's working. So, but y'all get a quarterback with an offensive coordinator and a quarterback coach. Boom, like you said, Wentz may be out of here. Who knows? He might have a thing with the owner. You might have a whole nother RG3 situation where the owner's like, I'm not getting rid of him, so he's going to stay. But I hope for the best for you all. I really don't, because you got 40 mil. I really don't want that to happen. But hey, I got issues I got to deal with on my own on Monday night.
That's awesome. All right. Thank you for staying to the end. If you're watching this on YouTube, please like this video, subscribe, and also hit that notification button so you can be notified next time we put out a video. If you're listening on any podcast platform, subscribe and hit that notification button, y'all, so you can be notified we put out another podcast audio. And last but not least, hit that share button. No matter what you're listening to or watching it, hit that share button and send it to somebody that you know that would love to watch this episode you just listened to. So once again, thank you for staying to the end, and we'll see y'all at the next episode.